Denver, the Mile High City, Queen City of the Plains, Bronco Nation, or the Gateway to the West. Whatever you call Denver, it serves home to over 600,000 people and growing. And whether or not you call Denver home or are dropping by for a visit, this is your guide to Denver.
Ollie, kickflip,
Frontside toe touch.
180, 360,
Quick spin. Big spin.
Burnside board slide,
Front back feeble smith.
Benihana,
Pop shove it.
closed-toed shove it,
Feeble grind to fakie.
feeble grind to nose grind to fakie,
Feeble grind to nose grind.
to fakie.
Yeah.
Hi there, Peggy.
Hi there, Shiloh.
I see you with your bike there.
That's true.
I have a skateboard.
Skateboards are good. How far can that
Pretty
thing
far.
go? Who's the Tony? Hawk?
Have you met my cousin, Dan Gregory? He's sweet but shy.
Hi there, Peggy.
Hi there, Dan Gregory. Do you skateboard too?
Not yet. But Chow says he'll teach me. To skateboard.
That's a nice thing for a cousin to do for a cousin.
I'm going to teach him so we can skateboard together. Peggy and I are friends from school. She's got the longest hairs in the whole class.
Thanks, Shiloh. Getting compliments makes me feel good.
That's really unique, Peggy.
Gee, thanks, Dan Gregory. Where are you from?
Can't say.
Oh. Well, how long have you been here?
Don't know.
Oh. Okay. Do you know why you're here?
My mom thinks it would be a good idea to come and be here.
Denver's a great place to come and be. When you're in Denver, you can do anything you like.
And with 300 days of sun a year, it's always a good idea to wear protective sunscreen when you go out to play. Did you remember your sunscreen?
Sure did. I would hate to have a sunburn at the big dance.
Nope.
What?
No, I don't think I have to wear that.
Dan Gregory, all humans must wear sunscreen. You are not special. Your skin is no different from mine.
You fool.
If left unprotected, our pale flesh will melt and boil under the extreme ultraviolet radiation of the sun.
So, Peggy, what do you like to do?
Well, there are a lot of things, but my favorite has to be recreation. Recreation.
I don't think they have that where I'm from.
Oh no!
Dan Gregory, are you okay?
Ouch.
Dan Gregory, are you okay?
I think I damaged my eyeball.
We better bring you to an eye doctor.
An ophthalmologist.
Actually, that's not such a good idea. You see, me and my mom don't have health insurance. She has a low-paying hourly job with no health benefits. So, although I should go to a doctor and get my eyeball replaced, if we did, we'd have to pay so much money. And I
All right,
wouldn't be
guys,
able to afford
I've
it.
got to go. It's time to go to the store.
Bye, Peggy. Have a good store.
What store? What store is she going to? What store?
Smells like Denver.
With Denver being such an active city, it comes natural that you can walk or bike anywhere you need to go. With over 30 miles of biking trails, I prefer to travel on 2 wheels. Hand signals are a very important way to communicate with drivers and other bikers on the road. For example, if you want to take a right turn, put your left arm like this. If you want to take a left turn, put your left arm like this. In Denver, bike lanes are set up in an intuitive, color-coded fashion. Blue lanes go this way. Red lanes go this way. Yellow lanes are for turning. And all lanes end here. When a skull explodes on impact, brain tissue can fly up to 50 yards away and still form neural connections. You can think a thought 2 blocks away, and it might not reach your cerebral cortex before you bleed out. That's why I always wear my helmet and use my handy-dandy bike lights. It's important to remain visible to other drivers and bikers on the road.
Cool down with a Denver favorite, hopscotch. Hopscotch is a simple and calming game that can tranquilify even the most rambunctious human child. But it's not just a good way to escape. Hopscotch engages the core. Core muscles, core beliefs, and even the child within that core. Not to mention, you just might learn a thing or two.
I learned how to balance on one foot.
I learned hopscotch technique.
Denver is so grand, isn't it?
It sure is significant. It's my turn, Tad. That's the natural order of things.
I'm sorry. You must go.
Denver hops!
So what is this guy? Some sort of big diaper baby who wets the pants and wears big baby diapers?
No, he's a basketball player. He shot hoops?
Yeah, more like shot poops right into his big boy diaper.
How could you say that about Denver Nugget Chauncey Billups?
Oh. I thought you said Chauncey Pull-Ups.
Oh.
Hey, Shell, how much money do you own?
$50. Why do you ask?
Oh. I was just wondering how much should I have?
Well, you only need a little bit to get one of these.
Super! Look at that!
Yup, check it out.
That's really good.
You can check it out if you want to.
No way! It's even better now.
Do you know who that is?
It's... It's one of the guys.
One of the guys? Try one of the greats. It's him. He's only the all-time leading player of Denver. You know, Dan Gregory? Sometimes I worry about you, Dan Gregory. How will you fit in if you don't know the things that you need to know? What if you get lost at a stop sign? How will you ask somebody to the dance?
Dance?
If I die and transcend, then who will
dance.
show you who all the guys are? We're only one small step away from you being lost in the hustle and bustle of Denver, Dan Gregory. You need to learn, and you need to learn quick. What if I slip on a carrot? What if I step on a muffin?
When is the dance? When is the dance?
Upcoming.
I think I'll go to the dance. You know, moving to Denver isn't the only move I have.
What are you even talking about? Are you some variety of nuts, Dan Gregory? How can you dance if there is no music?
It's simple. I sing a song in my mind that only my inner being can hear.
The only thing that's simple around here is you are simple, Dan Gregory. Now look at the card and tell me what it is you see. Giving the Heimlich maneuver is a great way to spend 30 to 60 seconds on a sunny day in Denver. All you need to do is find a friend who's choking, get behind them, and hug real tight like this. It feels nice to be able to help out a friend, and it's also the most polite way to get them to share their food without having to ask. I wish Dan Gregory never swallowed my baseball card. Sometimes he is so clumsy and embarrassing. It makes me wonder if we were even really meant to be cousins.
Well, thanks, Shiloh. Sorry about your card.
I really like that guy.
I'm sorry. Are we still cousins?
I gotta go. Bye.
Bye, Shy, I love you. Bye, Shy, I love you.
A wooden plank nailed to 4 wheels. That's all a skateboard really is if you think about it. If you really think about it, that's all anything really is. Skateboarding is a simple pleasure that allows me to escape the tribulations of everyday life. Like meditation, shamanic breathing, or watching hockey, it allows my mind to circulate aimless thoughts, kind of like how the wheels of my skateboard circulate. The sun is also a circle. This is a secret that you're not supposed to talk about because no one is allowed to look at the sun here. But with over 300 days of sun in Denver, it's hard not to peek. Sometimes, when my parents are making supper, I will go to the backyard and have a good look. After a while, it starts to hurt. But the pain reminds me that I exist as a human being on planet Earth. I am no longer what I once was, but somehow, I'm still what I always have been, and always will be. Sunbeams are infinite waves of energy that know no time or space. But my waves of energy are trapped inside a packet of skin that surrounds me like a pond surrounds a koi fish, or like the outside of an eyeball surrounds the inside of an eyeball. I wonder how Dan Gregory's eyeball is doing. Peggy's eyeballs are green. That's good. I like to look at Peggy's eyeballs because she's nice, and her eyeballs are round like the wheels of my skateboard. My skateboard! I almost forgot! Oh.
Shiloh! Oops.
Hey, how do they make basketballs anyway?
Wanna find out?
Let's go Nuggets. Let's go Broncos. Denver has so much to offer, and what a touching story we just heard. Let's see what's happening next on your guide.
Boy, this recreation sure has me thirsting.
Wait!
A glass of water can sound good on a hot recreation. But the Denver secret to keeping cool on a hot summer's day is...
Cucumbers!
It's science. It keeps you cool.
They keep me cool!
Stay cool.
Hike.
Hi there, Shiloh. Hi there, Peggy.
Whoa, Dan Gregory. What happened? Did you fall into the exhibit at the Strawberry Museum?
Haha. Where did you get your skin, Dan Gregory? The lobster restaurant?
What?
Hey, Peggy. Nice burn. But not as nice as... Dan Gregory sunburn.
Oh. I have to go. I must go to the store.
What store?
Peggy, go long.
What store is he going to?
Some people prefer the simpler things in life, like tapping their foot or riding an escalator. The up and down motion is soothing and nice, like a chapstick on a hot summer day. Life has its ups and downs too. And so does yo-yo. Yo-yo is my favorite sport. All it takes is the flick of the wrist. Yo-yo does the rest. Perpetual motion, centripetal bliss. The journey through space and time, so familiar. When you move to a new town, it is a big change. Things here are not the same as they were back home. It is difficult to fit in. That's why it's nice to have something you can play all by your lonesome. From the basic tumble to the purdy shuffle, the list of tricks to master is endless. What's my favorite trick? Sorry, I cannot answer that right now. I have to go walk the dog.
Peggy, go long. Ugh.
Oh!
Hi there, Dan Gregory. Are you okay?
Ouch!
Dan Gregory, are you okay?
I think I hurt my bones.
We should take you to the doctors. A-S-A-P.
Actually, I do not think that's such a good idea. Like millions of other hardworking Denver people, my mom and I don't have health insurance. A trip to the doctors would cost massive amounts of debt and endless financial struggle. Of course, a single-payer Medicare for all
Sorry for
system
making fun of
would-
your sunburn before, Dan Gregory.
It was not kind of us to fool around with our new friend's feelings.
I forgive you. I should have listened and applied sunscreen like you said.
I forgive you.
I forgive you. I forgive you.
I forgive you.
I forgive you.
I forgive you.
I forgive you.
I forgive you.
I forgive you.
I forgive you.
I forgive you. I forgive you.
I forgive you.
It's okay.
I need to cool down by the waters of the Crystal Creek. Ta-ta, Shiloh. Ta-ta, Peggy.
Ta-ta, Dan Gregory. Until next time.
Dan Gregory. You are my cousin.
I know he said it is okay. But if that's true, why am I feeling glum? I mean, I am Shiloh's cousin. But sometimes, I just do not feel like it. He is so cool. And he is nice. He is so Denver. And I am not. So, if I'm not Denver, then where do I belong?
You are so Denver, Dan Gregory. And so are you. Until next time.